What's going on, guys? Radio Graffiti here, and today I want to tell you guys about some movie news. The People vs. Gorilla Grodd. That is now an upcoming TV show in the new James Gunn DC universe. This is something that James Gunn says he pitched before he even came on board, and it's basically going to have all the supporting cast from the Daily Planet that was in the new Superman movie, only besides Lois Lane. From what I understand, Jimmy Olsen is supposed to be basically the main character of this show. This is officially happening as of right now, but then again, it could always get canceled. Like what happened to Paradise Lost and The Waller Show. Those got axed. So that's what's been going on in the DCU lately. And I think it's important, before I say the rest of what I'm about to say, to remind you guys, I defended the Superman movie last year before it came out. I was telling you guys, let James Gunn cook. This guy gave us the Guardians trilogy. He gave us the Suicide Squad, which in my opinion is one of the best DC movies of the past decade. I think the Peacemaker show was okay, season 1. I was like, guys, the Superman movie's going to be fine. It's James Gunn. And my opinion has basically completely switched up and changed since then. This new DC universe has been a complete joke. James Gunn is an egotistical pedophile. He has no idea what he's doing. This is a complete joke. I was excited a little bit for the DCU, but upon seeing the actual projects in the DCU and knowing what's coming, this universe is cooked. Why the hell are we getting a Jimmy Olsen Gorilla Grodd TV show? Why is that a priority? I've heard some people say, because of the merger that's happening right now with Warner Brothers and Paramount, that James Gunn can't really greenlight anything too big budget. And to that I say, that is some strong cope you got there, buddy. If you want to make a TV show or a movie about a lesser known character, I got some ideas for you. Let's go Black Canary, Martian Manhunter, Green Arrow, Black Lightning, The Huntress, The Question. There are so many lower tier characters in the DC universe that you can make projects about that wouldn't cost that much money. Like, I'm not saying you can make it for $5 on a Coke, but I'm saying it would be probably about the same budget as a Jimmy Olsen and Gorilla Grodd show. And they'd actually be characters who could appear in a Justice League movie. Just a crazy idea, I know. James Gunn probably doesn't even think about the Justice League. He probably forgets they even exist because he just wants to make fucking movies and TV shows about characters nobody's ever heard of. I know that's up James Gunn's alley, but, crazy spoiler alert for you guys. Us DC fans would actually like a Justice League at some point in their DC universe. Crazy, I know. But if you want to make something lower budget, there are other characters, other superheroes. Like, how much money do you really think it would cost for 8 episodes of a Green Arrow and Black Canary show? Like, how much do you really think that would cost? I guarantee it wouldn't be that much more compared to a Jimmy Olsen and Gorilla Grodd show. That should be low budget enough to get greenlit. You don't need... Now, I'm no expert in the industry, but I'd imagine you can make that for a lot less than $100 million. Just grab some good actors, grab actors to play Black Canary and Green Arrow. That would be great. That would be cool. They're actually members of the Justice League that people would like to see. It's just so exhausting, man, being a DC fan. You know, people as bad as James Gunn are the people that defend James Gunn, trying to cope and saying, oh yes, this is actually what we want. It's actually so clever. No, it's not. It's actually really stupid. The entire DC universe has been stupid. We started off with a rated R animated show that nobody watched. Superman was mediocre, and he couldn't even get him his own standalone Superman movie. He had to throw in the Justice Gang in there too, because, God forbid we give a character his own solo movie with James Gunn. And then we had Peacemaker Season 2, a forgettable joke. Just a bunch of stupid fart jokes and people saying the F word every 5 seconds and calling it great writing. And then we had, Supergirl? What a disaster that was. One of the biggest flops in the DC universe. And now we got Lanterns, a TV show so ashamed of being a TV show about Green Lanterns, they couldn't even call it Green Lanterns. They had to call it Lanterns. A show about two dudes who can barely use their ring because budget reasons. When the whole thing about Green Lanterns is they should be able to use their ring pretty much every second they want to. And then you have a show that does basically the exact opposite. They're not even in their suits or anything. They're just walking around in blue jeans and jackets out in the desert, solving a murder. Who the hell wants that in a Green Lanterns project? It shouldn't even be a TV show. It should be a movie. It's the Green Lanterns, for God's sake. How the hell does Clayface get a movie, but Green Lantern's just stuck in the TV show? TV shows are the death of cinematic universes. I shouldn't be able to catch up on the latest entry in your cinematic universe at home in my pajamas. I should have to go to the theater. It should be a big event. Ask Disney how well it went for Marvel and Star Wars. It's killed their brands. Oh, but don't worry, guys. We got an upcoming Batman movie that's going to have the same writer and director from The Flash. One of the biggest DC disappointments ever. It flopped horribly. Everybody fucking hates that movie. There's absolutely no reason at all you should get people associated with The Flash to work on a Batman movie. Are you stupid? Like, what are we doing here? This universe is such a joke. Oh, but don't worry. Man of Tomorrow comes out next year, and they got like 50 other superheroes in there. There's like 50 to 60 characters already confirmed. It's going to be the most packed movie ever. Superman might be able to get him 5 minutes of screen time. We gotta make room for DCEU flops, like Blue Beetle, to come in and get some screen time. That's such a great idea. Another DCEU bomb that James Gunn wants to bring over to his universe. So yeah, this universe is a joke. What's coming up is a joke. What we've already had is a joke. This show, Jimmy Olsen, Gorilla Grodd, it's a fucking joke. The people defending it are a bunch of idiots that need to get off James Gunn's dick. Have some standards for yourself, DC fans. This is not what we should want. And I don't believe anybody actually does want this. I think they're just eating the shit that James Gunn shit on a plate and eating it up pretending like they like it. You know, they're telling them it's the best chocolate cake they've ever had. So with that all being said, I can't wait for this show. It's going to be fantastic. Pure cinema, right? So anyway, those are my thoughts on this new Jimmy Olsen Gorilla Grodd show. Just the fact that it's even happening. We don't know much about it outside of that it's currently in development or whatever. You know, James Gunn, he only approves the best scripts, you know? So we got nothing to worry about with this Jimmy Olsen show. I'm sure it'll be great. Ask Supergirl how well that went. But yeah, James Gunn only approves the best scripts. So anyway, that's all I got for today. And let me know what you guys think about a Jimmy Olsen and Gorilla Grodd show. Please, somebody in the comments. I'm genuinely asking. I'm not going to move anybody's comments or anything. I want you to tell me in the comments, why the hell are you excited for this? Why is this what you want when you can have so much more, so much better? This is a joke. This is a TV show somebody would greenlight when they want to sabotage the DC universe. This is not something somebody who actually cares about this universe, this brand, would ever greenlight. I don't know if I could do a better job at destroying a DC universe than what James Gunn's already doing. I really can't think of a better way. He's doing a great job at that. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Hope you enjoyed the video.